Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
This event's just become something that's part of our calendar every year. Everyone looks forward to it, and we're just really excited to have 8 years of the Bison here in Frisco.
The NDSU folks say that.
On a cold night here in the Valley, Frisco, Texas offers a warm welcome to Bison Nation. The first major assault arrived in town today. That's when our Valley News Live team also arrived. Mike Morgan joins us live. Mike?
Hello, Katie, and hello to everyone back in the Red River Valley. Standing outside at Toyota Stadium on Saturday, NDSU will defend its national championship. But tonight, the temperature here is about 55 degrees. And there is a strong wind, but I guess I don't have much right to complain considering conditions back in the Red River Valley, right? You know, the trip to Frisco every year is very enjoyable. You know, from the opportunities that we got early today to talk to some of the people that came down today, as well as the coaches and all the players who are over at the Westin where the team is staying, there's a vibe, a feeling, an energy. It's a feeling that people, especially those at NDSU, appreciate.
You know, I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, we're heading down to another national championship, and I had to kind of pinch myself. I've been here 6 football seasons, and this is the fifth trip down here, and so never gets old. We're real excited. The energy on the plane, too. The guys are ready to go.
Great. Thanks. All right, thanks. Thank you very much. And that energy also carries over to a lot of businesses here in the Frisco area. We stopped by several today, and we're going to be doing a story for you tomorrow night on Valley News Live at 10. Bottom line, people are having fun here, and we're hoping to be able to communicate some of that fun to you over the next several days, and hopefully a Bison win on Saturday. For now, reporting live in Frisco, Mike Morgan, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you, Mike. A lot to look forward to. Our Proceed coverage, Road to Frisco coverage, continues throughout the rest of the week, taking you up to our 90-minute long Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show on Saturday. Coverage begins at 9:30 a.m. that day, with kickoff to follow at 11 between the Bison and the Dukes. Police arrested 2 men in Moorhead with a stolen vehicle. Police say they were aware of a stolen tan Toyota Camry in Fargo. That's when a Moorhead officer had seen the vehicle about 20 minutes before it was reported stolen in a parking lot off of Main Avenue in Moorhead. Officers continued searching and found it in the 1100 block of 18.5 Street South, along with 2 men. The driver was arrested for possession of a stolen vehicle. The passenger was arrested for 4 outstanding warrants out of Clay County. A human bone was found in Polk County. The bone was sent to the Minnesota BCA lab for testing, and it was confirmed to be from a male. Test results will be compared to the missing persons database. Polk County sheriffs received information that 2 males were buried near where the bone was found. It was found where the Milo Church was going to be built. West Fargo has a new public works director. Matthew Anvik started his new position on Monday. He previously worked for Fargo Public Works. Former West Fargo Public Works Director Chris Brungart submitted a letter of resignation that was effective December 31st. His resignation came shortly after the firing of the Assistant Public Works Director Ryan James. James is under investigation with the North Dakota Bureau of Criminal Investigation. A South Fargo woman was scammed out of hundreds of dollars after trying to buy a puppy online. She says the buyer made many promises and requested she send payments through Venmo and PayPal, but then things hit a snag. The buyer requested more money, saying the dog needed $1,600 worth of shots in order to get on an airplane in the East Coast. She realized it was a big scam and lost about $500.
He was super professional at first. I said, hello, dear customer, sent me certificates for me to sign.
Never wire money, especially for a pet or, any major purchase.
The Better Business Bureau reports a jump in pet fraud since 2017, over 4,000 to over 12,000. The BBB recommends that you see the pet in person first. Miles Allen is a 7-year-old from West Fargo who was battling an aggressive and rare form of cancer for over 3 years. He lost his battle this morning. Valley News Team's Alexandra Kay talked with the family as they remembered the little boy who made a mighty impact.
Balloons filled the sky as the family of Miles Allen said their final goodbye. The 7-year-old West Fargo boy lost his battle to neuroblastoma, a rare form of cancer, Wednesday morning. He was surrounded by the ones he loved most.
That signified like a release to let him know that, we love him, to let him know that it was okay to go and be with God, and that, our messages from everyone and his brother that he could see and read, know that we still care.
Miles' mom, Monique, was filled with emotion as she spoke of how her little boy had such a mighty personality.
Miles wasn't your ordinary kid. He was very lively, opinionated, outspoken, but inside of him, he was soft, loving, caring.
There's a kid named Miles. There's a girl named Mommy.
Monique says he was full of love.
He loved music. He loved swimming. He loved his brother and myself, and his dad, his family. When he grew up, he wanted to be a kid's doctor and helped everybody. He loved to read comic books with his dad, his brother. Anytime someone would hurt, he would try to comfort them, even though we knew he had the most pain.
He had an incredible impact on the community and was known for staying positive during his whole treatment. Rocking this smile and a great attitude is how he will be remembered. Monique says Miles will always be with them as she searches for her next move.
Another mom told me to find my purpose and live life as he would have, and do the things that he would have wanted to do. And I think that's the only way I can keep on moving.
In West Fargo, Alexandra Kay, Valley News Live.
The Allen family wanted to thank everyone for their help in their journey and for the incredible opportunities.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
All right, a lot to discuss tonight. We're fairly quiet here in the FM area as we take a look at our Valley Sky Cam and nary snowflake flying here. And temperatures today are still on their way up. We started out the day at 18 below for our low temperature. We're 10 above and our temperatures continue to climb. 8 above right now in Grand Forks, and more cold air pooling up North Alaska right now, 27 below zero at Barrow. Here is a look at some snow from the northern Red River Valley into the Devil's Lake Basin. It's making its way eastward, and we do have some heavier bands here in the dark blues. These are slowly moving to the north and east into Maddock, Devil's Lake, and they'll continue through Rock Lake, Candu, and on towards Walhalla as we head through the next couple of hours. And again, where you see these darkest colors, we're going to put a coating of slippery snow on the roads, and some of you will have some accumulations to drive through by daybreak. Let's get to the Proceed Road to Frisco forecast because there is a migration taking place from Fargo to Frisco. Here's a look at your temperature. Again, we mentioned 10 in Fargo, feels like 7 below. If you're Mike Morgan or the team in Frisco, it's 56 degrees. It is a little breezy, Mike. Right now, those winds are gusting to about 30 miles per hour. Hey, if you are in Frisco on Friday, there's going to be a chance for some wild stormy weather, snow for some as well, but out ahead of it from Frisco and points east into East Texas, an enhanced risk of severe weather, which means we could see a few tornadoes, some large hail, damaging wind and the like. Here is a quick look at the timing of that system. Thursday, if you're traveling through the Southern Plains corridor here to Frisco and through places like Omaha, just some light showers, not so bad. Friday, however, the rain gets heavier, and by Friday afternoon, after some morning showers of rain, take a look at the line of thunderstorms that develops that you may have to drive through. So from Omaha southward, we have a mixed smorgasbord of precipitation. Let's get to Frisco in the afternoon. My advice is if you can get there before the evening hours on Friday, that's the best. Storms should start very close to Frisco and then move east, and it'll be windy, very heavy rain, hail, and yes, even a few tornadoes will be possible along this line, particularly in the far south. Now, as we look up northward there, anywhere from Omaha south into the Kansas City area and through Wichita, we're going to have a mixed bag of weather tricks for you to get through, plus very gusty northerly winds into Friday night. Saturday morning, the north winds will spin their way into the Texas area. It looks chilly. It looks cool for the big game in Frisco. A little closer to home, single digits to around 10 degrees right now across our valley. Our forecast shows that band of snow we were talking about moments ago lifting and moving through. There'll be some light accumulations north of Highway 2. More on that in a second. Your midday forecast after temperatures start out warmer than they are right now, around 10 to 12 degrees, will warm into the mid and upper teens for the afternoon. A chance at some filtered sunshine across eastern North Dakota, more clouds in Minnesota, but the snow should be gone by mid to late morning for almost everyone involved. A trace to maybe an inch from Highway 2 and points north. Isolated 1 to 3 inch totals right along that international border, including places like Rolla, Rugby, and in towards the Walhalla area. 13 degrees tomorrow in Langdon and Walhalla, 17 for you folks in Grand Forks, and we'll see temperatures closer to 20 degrees along and south of Interstate 94. Look at this, a beautiful shot here of the scene at Wanda captured in Ulen, Minnesota. Doesn't look like as much snow there, and well, the sun was sure pretty on that particular day. A lot to talk about in the 7-day planner. We're back to cold on Friday, but not the coldest. The next slap of Arctic air gets here Saturday morning. Woo, 19 below as we cheer on the Bison, and then we cheer on those Vikings as well. Sunday, we warm up a bit. Early in the work week, we warm up a bit, but we're back in the icebox mid to late week next week. Here's your Frisco planner. Thunderstorms, temperatures in Friday in the 60s to near 70. A chilly day for game day with some north winds that'll be pretty brisk as well for our fans and friends in Frisco.
I hope they're all enjoying those temperatures down in Texas because we are seeing some cold temperatures soon.
They maybe brought a jacket along.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
Later on Valley News Live 10 at 10, the U.S. and Iran signal a desire to de-escalate, what the administration says about the strategy ahead and why some lawmakers are not satisfied.